Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I didn't turn this light on. I was like, it looks funny. There we go. That's brighter. What is going on? Oh, you know what? I gotta organize these books. Hey, what's up, man? I had to lay down for a minute before stream because this rain, man, this rain just be getting me. This rain be messing me up. Got my neck hurting. I'm an old man. But hope everybody's having a good day. Let's see. 8's this week, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Hey, what's up? What's up, SH? I said too quick. What's those? Just mess this thing all up. What are you doing?
Oh shit, I forgot one other thing. I took stuff off top of it and then I didn't bring it here. I'll be right back.
There we go. Okay. But we're going to go over new books this week. We're going to go over FOC this week. And we have a hot toy to open up. So, I wanted to be here for sure. Because we got a lot of cool stuff to do. And I got some good books to talk about. Let's see. Just trying to get stuff in order real quick.
Don't want to forget this.
Everything sound good, look good though on the stream, alright? Okay. Marvel, Star Wars, DC, Indie. Okay, we got stuff in order. And it's actually, well, dang it, I was going to say it's a relatively small week, but that's still a lot of books. It's a little quiet. It should be good, I think. I mean, probably other than the fact that we're just being a little quiet. But, I mean, I'm looking at the sound wave right now, and this should be a pretty decent volume. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with Predator vs. Spider-Man, issue number 2.
The first thing I'm opening
Oh.
is Hulk.
Huh, weird.
Our first Maximum figure from the new Marvel Legends line.
Yeah, so, here's the Maximum Hulk. We'll go over him when he's open, I
How
guess.
sleepy that baby is.
Yeah. Man. Anyway, Predator vs. Spider-Man 2. So this is the third Spider-Man, third Predator book
Yes.
Benjamin Percy's
Well,
done now. Well,
I was gonna say, when it was just when you just said third Spider-Man Predator book, I was gonna say, well, there's the Predator books, but
well, not by Percy.
yeah, you clarified that.
Yeah.
before
So first one he did was Wolverine or Predator vs. Wolverine, which is great. Then he did Predator vs. Black Panther, which was okay. Had some cool stuff. It was a different take. I appreciated it being pretty different from the first one. But we might be on the masterpiece now. He's really cooked on this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I mean, we're 2 issues in. It is good. What's really cool about this is, hey, what's up, Xbox?
I keep forgetting to get a trash bag.
Fantastic MJ? Yeah. We'll get there. It's in there somewhere. Yeah, I guess you caught the sneak peek. Oh, it's probably also on the thumbnail. I think I put it on the thumbnail. I don't remember, but yeah, that. I mean, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah, the art. Who's doing the art on this? Marcelo Ferri, Ferreira. I don't know. I don't know how to say that name. There it is. Great art though. But what's been really cool about this is it's a totally different take on the Predator. This is like, you're gonna have to get the trade. It's really good. And without spoiling too much, basically, where every Predator I think we've ever seen pretty much in any media has always been.
I was listening to you.
Reminds me a bit of Greg Land. There's a Fantastic MJ series. Nah. I'm. We'll go into it. We'll go into it. But and don't get me wrong, I like Greg Land, but I'm liking Talavera very, very much, especially recently. I feel like they've just kind of been getting better. But dang, what was I saying now? Oh yeah, without spoiling too much about this Predator, this Predator is a serial killer, and I know you might be thinking every Predator's always killing. Okay, yes, but they're always killing for honor, and you know, if you don't have a weapon, they won't touch you.
And specifically, this one brings back like the classic thing one of the Predators, old Predator books brought back, and that was a Predator that hunts without honor. And in this one, I don't want to spoil too much. At the very end, you know,
yeah,
it brings up something really cool, and I can't say it. You just gotta read it.
Yeah,
you just gotta read it.
This Predator's just out here killing, and it is terrifying. One
of my first Predator figures I ever got was actually like one of the Predator cops. Essentially, they enforced the rules of the hunt. He was like all you remember him, Marco? He was all silver on his armor, like brighter silver than your average Predator, and he was hunting the Predator Bad Blood that's like covered in bones and like. Another
interesting thing about this,
he had like a Predator skull on his shoulder.
He hasn't done too much yet, but he has caught the attention of not only Spiderman but Craven, which I think makes this an interesting little dynamic going on. Well,
Craven's dialogue
and I guess there's some other.
Yeah, there's more other
things. It's pretty complicated, but like in like all the best ways. Hey, what's up, Kenneth?
This Hulk is so nice, Marco.
Yeah, hold on. We got a couple variants. This is Stegman.
I'm gonna put the head on that is really good.
And then who's this? I cannot read that. Where's the title page at? Variant covers. McGinnis? It sure don't look like it says McGinnis. I don't know. Kevin Coley, right? Yeah, that's a C. It didn't look like a C, but I can kind of see it now. Anyway, cool cover. Great series. All right, show me a Hulk.
Oh, there goes a missile.
Here's a Hulk.
You mess with the shoulders.
Yeah, what's really good about this one?
Really good.
So this is, at first glance, I was a little skeptical because I was like, this is what they're doing for their Maximum, which for those that don't know, Maximum is supposed to be like their higher end kind of kind of thing. And I was like, this is just the same sculpt as the other one, although toe articulation's new, right? So this is new. It's a new articulate point, but I think that's it. And I was just like, that's not very exciting. But what sets this one apart? Well, I guess you should put on the proper hands for it. But they have a choice of different material on the chest of this one, because every other Hulk figure has been completely made out of hard plastic. Just leave him like that for now. I'll do it.
No, I was gonna put stuff on.
Oh, that's fine. But this one the still mostly hard plastic, but this piece here is squishy. It's all squishy, which means we can finally have a Hulk to do a thunderclap. Because and you can see his chest squish in here. Before, I mean, it would
You're only
stop.
at a bad angle to show that.
Okay, well, it would stop there, you know. But now with the squishy chest, you can have it come in, and or you know, and even if that's not what you want to do, but I mean, with Hulk doing a thunderclap, that's his iconic move, and he's never been able to do it. Yeah, he can.
Karate chops.
He can do this if you want. Previously on Impossible Pose. He can wind up the. Well, actually, he's struggling to do that one because the plastic's just pushing it back. So
funny enough, the other Hulks have like beautiful range on their backhand, but that's because they have
make them breakdance. I don't even know what breakdancing looks like. Hold on.
I'm gonna look up breakdance pose.
No, I got this actually.
All right.
I invented breakdancing.
Oh.
Is that what breakdancing looks like?
If you put a skateboard underneath him, he's just doing a cool trick.
I think I did okay actually.
Here's one of his other heads.
Tell me that's not breakdancing. So these are different, and I'm not the biggest Hulk guy, so I don't know what version of Hulk this is, but
I think that's Smart Hulk. It looks like his hair.
Well, there's a. I do know that I saw some people talk about when this was announced. They're like, oh, you know, these are versions of Hulk that have never been released and stuff like that. So
Smart Hulk's never been released.
Hulk fan. Well, I don't know what this is. I'm just grouping them together. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, so that's cool for the people that care.
I wish they would release like an actual like full Smart Hulk figure. You know.
I would like
with the tank top
what I
and the
really
bunny
want.
slippers.
What I really want is I would have preferred like an OG kind of Hulk.
Like how OG we talking?
Like issue 1.
We already kind of got that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for this.
Oh, for this?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I would have liked. That's me. Let's see. Whoops. That one with the big teeth looks very 70s. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure he's from something, but I can't tell.
To me, he looks very 90s.
Yeah, I'd say to me he does look kind of 90s. He reminds me of like Pitt and stuff like that.
Here he is with his effects
Oh,
on. Oh, you gotta hold his hands together.
The thirst hit me. What is this?
Put it in between his slap.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a big, like, yeah.
Kapow! So, I mean, still not ideal, I guess, but more range than previously ranged. He's Jesus.
Jesus.
Alright, moving on, we have Avengers 26. This is the Luciano Vecchio variant. This is a fun issue. You know, while Doom's doing his thing, there's are these Masters of Evil, or what are they?
They're usually the Masters of Evil.
Huh?
It says Masters of Evil Part 2.
Yeah, Masters of Evil, yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember. I was like, I think that's the name they're going with. Holy Hulk Batman, yeah. But anyway, they're causing the Avengers some trouble and whatever, so kind of little fun break. And then we also got the Timeless variant with Goliath here. And then I picked this up recently.
Chirrut Imwe.
So with Andor coming out, season 2, and being incredible, and you know, love me some Andor. I was feeling
beautiful box as well.
Yeah, they have a really nice box on this. I was really a really cool guy from a movie that you won't watch, I think. But anyway, so with I love Rogue One. I love the movie Rogue One. But with the Hot Toys, they didn't release all of them. They only did Jin or two different Jins, like a regular Jin and then Jin and the TIE pilot disguise.
It wasn't a type.
Wasn't
like
it?
A transport.
Oh, that's right. Whatever it was. Yeah, whatever it was. Anyway, then they did Chirrut. They did K2SO.
And then Cassian.
And Krennic.
Oh, and Krennic.
And then if you want to count, they did a Death Trooper as well. No, wait. Did you say Cassian?
Yeah, didn't they make a Cassian?
No.
No, they didn't even make a regular Cassian.
No.
I think they did.
No. See, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. No, that's all they did though. There's no Andor. There's no Baze, Bodhi Rook, Saul. You watch Rogue One? Okay. Well, then you should know who that is. He's it's one of those things.
I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me.
At the time, my boy Donnie Yen. When watching Rogue One, back then, Chirrut was definitely my favorite character. It's a little unfair now, Andor has 2 full seasons, and, he's definitely a much cooler character with all that underneath of him. Don't get me wrong, I liked him, I liked everybody in the movie, but, if you get one movie's worth, it's going to be hard to compete with Donnie Yen, let me tell you. And oh man, y'all remember this thing? This bowcaster he had that he shot down he's a blind man. He shot down a TIE fighter. Look at that! It's a pump action bowcaster.
Chewbacca wish he had this.
Remember that scene in whatever that new Star Wars movie was where Han Solo was like, "Oh wow, this is a good gun." This one shot down a TIE fighter.
I'm gonna let you choose the hands and stuff.
All right. Well, anyway. Getting back to it. Oh man, this is. So he's a pretty old one. The ones we got now, the ones they put out now are so much nicer. But they're probably not gonna ever make Chirrut again. So that's partially why I felt good to go ahead and grab him. They do have an Andor now finally coming out. It probably ain't gonna be out for like a year, But they do have Andor finally coming out. I doubt they're ever gonna make Chirrut. I kind of have a feeling they're probably never gonna make Baze or Bodhi Rook. I would love them to. Well, he's been crucified. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I felt like he was a pretty safe purchase to go ahead and grab because all these old ones are kind of expensive now. He wasn't too bad. I think he cost me about $250. But like Jin's like $500, Krennic's like $450. Who's the other ones? They are making a new K2SO, so the old one was for Rogue One, this one's for Andor, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up the new one. Did I miss somebody? I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping that we do get more. Specifically, I really want a Saul.
Saul Guerrero.
I think Saul's number one. I think I would love for them to do an updated Krennic. Mm-hmm. One, because it was funnily enough, be cheaper for me, but it would also be a lot nicer. Because just by looking at this one, I didn't even know that they did it where the head and the neck were together, like that. Like, we're a little spoiled with new Hot Toys. Like, that's the thing. part of why I didn't want to get into Hot Toys before was because they were expensive. And it was a big thing that takes up a lot of room and all this. But part of the reason that finally got me into it was they just kept getting better and better. And they're at such a good point now. And it's reasonably something, to think that they could still be working on finding improvements when they can. But I mean, like, genuinely, I'm not trying to talk crap about this, but because I am excited to have them. Like I said, I really doubt they'll ever make another Chirrut. But just holding him, like I said, I mean, the cloth goods aren't as good as a newer Hot Toy I would get for sure. But he's still fun. I still like him. This is gonna be the only
it's actually
Chirrut
on him, Marco. Like the peg hole's like the same size.
Oh, this is gonna be the only Chirrut I imagine we'll ever get. And if they end up making an updated one, then oh well, I lost out on some money, I guess. And yeah, he also does come with a pretty cool base. Usually, that is one thing I wish they would be more consistent about being good at. Like, most of the time they just come with a very bland nothing base. It's pretty boring.
They save the good bases for deluxes.
Yeah, but not everything gets a deluxe.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. I mean, this is a tight base. I like this one.
And it's good.
So let's see. Do you think that hit the ground or he kept that up top?
I'm going to look at an image of him.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see it going either way.
That is at the top.
Top, okay. Did this go over his head entirely, or did it just go over one shoulder?
Over his head entirely. This side.
Oh, on that side?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, let me look at it again.
Let me find an actual picture of it so you know.
I might have to take that as in.
Oh my god, I guess I can't find an actual picture of it. Alright, back to the picture of the hot toy.
I think I've done it already.
Yes, you have.
One thing I will say, which feels kind of nice, is I feel like these hands are a lot like easier to work with. Like they're like more flexible.
Goes like that. You have a bunch of martial arts like hands right here.
Yeah, I might play around with him more off stream, cause I feel like he is the type, you want in some kind of action pose. But for now, we'll have him pose like this. That's good enough, But anyway, I'm hoping. I feel like Andor was much too big of a critical success. That Hot Toys, there's no way they're not going to touch on it again.
I want B2 Emo.
Yes, B2 Emo.
Everyone should want B2 Emo.
Like I said, I'm definitely getting the Andor that comes out.
And the K2.
Yeah, K2. I feel like Saul's gotta be on the table.
Yeah.
I think he's probably...
He's so insanely popular and...
Yeah, like... I feel like he's got to be on the table. I feel like Krennic stands a good chance. Because he's also extremely popular, despite... I mean, I guess really both of them didn't have much screen time, for real. But still, yeah, I mean... Krennic ate it up. Anytime he was on the screen, he was killing it.
So did Saw.
True. That's what I'm saying. Both of them, I feel like there's a decent shot we get Luthen, and I'd get a Luthen. I mean, I'd probably get anything they make from Andor, for real.
Now it's time to open this. I'm stealing his cups.
All right, we'll keep on with the comics. We got Uncanny X-Men 15, and I forgot to read this one. Did you read this one, Chris?
Well,
Yeah, you read this one, right?
Yeah, it's been really good. Been really liking.
I've been enjoying this X-Men team, yeah. And these new little young X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you gotta say?
I'm bad at not spoiling. I tried to say more.
So on the last page,
I like this. Like, I'm trying to not spoil you too. Have they entered the place in where you've read, Marco?
I mean, I read the last issue, just not this one.
Let's see it. Because I read them back to back, so I'm trying to remember. No, they didn't enter the place. I like that Man-Thing's there.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
He was in the last issue.
Mm-hmm.
Felt a little random, but I was like, whatever, I'll take it. Don't get very much Man-Thing.
he does some cool things in this one.
Oh, is he in this one? Cool, cool. Yeah, it's funny. I thought I read it, and then I guess I somehow, when I was organizing the books, I just missed it or something.
He's got the pointiest fucking feet.
This is a cover bar. We got Wolverine Kitty Pryde issue 2, Baldari variant.
If Terrence received my text message, he's at a softball game. I finally bought the Droid Factory.
If he received your text message, he's at a softball game. Interesting.
And I'm gonna open this up now.
Right now?
It's not. Why? Why not?
You got room to mess with all that stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was like, I don't know, I thought it was a lot.
It's a lot of little things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they all fit on the big thing, so it doesn't make...
Alright, anyway, so here's that cover. Who's talking about this? Xbox, maybe?
Boy.
I think so. I don't remember. Somebody was talking about this.
Yeah.
So this is Ultimate Spider-Man 17, the Talavera. I want to look because, okay, so those other covers, that Wolverine, Daniel Warren Johnson cover, and then that Supergirl cover and whatever, they exploded in price and are freaking out because they're such good covers. There ain't no way you're going to tell me this is not an incredible cover. Has its price gone up at all? Not that I care, not that like, I hope, my value is going up. I don't care about none of that. I just don't understand why randomly it feels like these books. Hey, what's up, Terrence?
Hey, Terrence, look what I have.
No, look, yeah. $5 book. That's all this is. So I just don't make it make sense to me. Why is that Daniel Warren Johnson Wolverine book a $60 book? And it's a great cover, don't get me wrong. It's a great cover. I think it's awesome. I think I got it sitting over here, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Right here. So you tell me this cover is so good, it's $60. But this cover is just $5? I just don't understand. Yeah, you should have been at the cookout, T. I don't know. That's just my gripe with... I just don't understand why random comics seemingly shoot up to astronomical prices. And I wouldn't have no problem... Or, like, it wouldn't make no difference to me if this was like, oh, this is a really cool book. It's gone up to $15 or whatever. It's like, okay, cool. That sounds reasonable. Makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a great... And we sold it very quickly and still had more people wanting copies of this today. Because it's a great cover. But I just don't understand why randomly people start freaking out about certain books. And there's been some other ones. Like I said, there was that Supergirl. Came out the same week as that Wolverine. Which I think that's not as much. I think that's only like a $25 book. Which was really funny because that week everyone was talking about the Supergirl at first, and then it's almost like, which I mean, I this was on my pull list, I had it picked out originally, because I knew it was a cool cover, and it's not like every now and then, sometimes we don't get to see the covers when we place the orders. And so stores don't order a lot of copies or something. That was on the FOC. Everyone got to see it. Everyone got to pick it on their pull list, and comic shops got to order how many ever they wanted. You know. You think it's ugly? I mean, I love Daniel Warren Johnson's work. I think, and you know, a Samurai Wolverine is, you know, riddled in arrows is always pretty dope. Is what I was trying to say. But, and the same with the Supergirl cover. Like, I don't understand what makes them expensive, and makes this $5. If the only thing that makes those books expensive is it's a really, really good cover. Don't make any sense to me. Yeah, the Wolverine's going to second printing as well. And I'm curious to see what that'll do to the value of it. I don't know. I don't mind books going up. To me, I mean, it's shot up to like $75. That is egregious to be paying for a cover that everyone had access to. It don't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? It wasn't limited by any means. Everybody, if you looked at the FOC that week when it was, you know, orderable, and everybody had a shot at it. I don't know. It just don't make no sense to me. Up next, we got Giant Size X-Men #1. This is the Art Adams variant. Very nice, classic, very classic looking cover here. Well, actually, the font and everything looks like Classic X-Men. The actual title called Classic, you know. Marvel has they do that with a lot of their foils. They go back and reprint them as non-foils, and it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Why would anyone want the non-foil version?
What if this cover was worse?
And especially, I mean, I really like the way that Marvel does a lot of their foils. They do a lot of partial foils, and they look really nice, and they're the same price as their regular books.
That's the part.
I can totally understand if they came out the same week. There's a regular version and a foil version, and there's
all the time.
and there's like a $2 difference, you know. But if there's no money difference, why is anyone going? And the foils consistently look really good. Why is anyone going to pick the non-foil version? I do not understand. Up next, another Talavera on Giant Size X-Men. This is another gorgeous cover. I think a little bit. I put it a little bit under the Mary Jane, but I mean, still, you know, an incredible cover. And like I said, Talavera, you can go back and look at their art from not too terribly long ago. And don't get me wrong, they're good. But I feel like recently, Talavera has become incredible. And I'm very excited to constantly see what new Talavera variants are coming out. Because they have moved up very high on my favorite current cover artist. Then we have Rogue Savage Land issue 5, Campbell cover. I think this is the last issue. Fairly positive. It says the end, so I think it is, yeah. Oop. Almost dropped it. I guess I did drop it. It just kind of fell on top of me. Anyway, then we have New Champions issue 5. I'm a little bit behind on this one. You get caught up.
Yeah, same. I really like this cover.
This
I like
is
the expression of
the Ricky Agawa variant
back there.
Yeah.
It's very silly.
And then we got Magic issue 5. This is the A cover, Campbell again. This is the last cover that Campbell's going to be doing the main covers on. Villalobos is taken over. Presumably for 5 issues, but I'll be happy as many Villalobos Magic variants, or not variants, but main covers we can get. The next cover is pretty good, but issue 7 is really, really nice. So, again, very excited to see what's going to keep coming out of that. Then we have, who is this? Sanford Green? No.
Sanford
That was somebody
Sons?
else. Was that who this was?
Oh, my foot is falling asleep.
Who is this?
For what? Oh,
Their name, because okay, so it has the main cover is Campbell,
Mm-hmm.
and then for variants, it's got Besh, Lyrics, and Momoko, and that's neither one of them's this. Because this is the Lyrics right here. Oops. A very cool Hellchild. I don't know who did this one. It's a cool cover. I like it. And then we have Deadpool Wolverine 5, another timeless Alex Ross. Doom's Division 3, Momoko variant. Actually, I haven't started this series yet. I need to read this series. I'm going to try to do some catching up tomorrow. We'll see. Then we have the Daikru 1. And that's it for Marvel. We have one Star Wars book, Rise of Skywalker 4. Y'all working tomorrow? I'm not. Chris is.
I am.
Finally.
Don't remind me.
Worked 9 days straight, so finally got a day off. Chris got to work 10 days straight. Then in DC, we got Absolute Wonder Woman 8. And you did read this one, right?
Yes.
How's Absolute Wonder Woman? I'm going to try to catch up on Absolute titles tomorrow.
Enjoying it.
Good?
Yes.
You know what? This is the Sanford Green. I remember we had a Sanford Green cover in it.
I'm making the ultimate big old boy, dude.
That's why I thought of it, because it's a pretty similar pose. I can't be faulted too much there.
I can fault you.
Nope. Who's this?
James Arnold Taylor.
Oh my god. But anyway. Good. Yeah.
Good,
Stuff
good.
happening.
Moved into the newest arc and a classic Wonder Woman villain, Dr. Poison.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to catch up. I'm behind on every Absolute except for Flash, which is only 3 issues in. But I didn't get caught up. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, gay part, but alright. We got Justice League Unlimited 7. Just another variant pickup. Another Absolute title to get caught up on. That was Panosian. Yeah, I see it now. I was too focused on him. So I was like, I can't tell what that is. But now that I look at the human face, and
what issue is that?
That's Panosian.
No, that's not what I said.
What?
What issue is that?
I was in the middle of a sentence. What do you...
Oh, I thought you answered me.
No, I was just talking.
Panosian.
You interrupted the middle of my sentence and was upset that the second half of the sentence was not what you were asking.
Well, maybe you should answer me.
Well, then I'm not going to. All right, moving on to indie books. We have Hyde Street 6.
3.
I've been really liking Hyde Street. Hyde Street is such an unorthodox tale. And I think I'm finally understanding, 6 issues in, I finally understand where it's going. And I say that, and every time I talk about this book, it sounds like criticism, but it's not. It's been such a weird story that kind of feels aimless. It feels like it's got somewhere to go, but we can't get there, and we're kind of always getting sidetracked by... So, again, the premise of Hyde Street is... And you're still... Not everything's fully explained, but basically, Hyde Street is a street where you only go if you're a bad person. And if you've done something terrible. And there's... I don't exactly know the process, but there's somebody called the scorekeeper, and he sometimes picks some of these bad people to work for him, and by working for him, you're killing all the bad people that come to Hyde Street. So I don't know exactly what differentiates, if it's random or what it is, but sometimes he picks some people. So we got Mr. X-Ray here, and there's some other people. And it feels like we're constantly almost just like learning about all these different other people that are working for the scorekeeper. And that's the thing. You have to claim, I want to say 10,000 souls in order to escape Hyde Street. And so it's interesting. You got these people that are also still, bad people and have done wrong things. And some of them, might be more remorseful, or that's the thing. Some of them just feel pure evil. So it's not like, it doesn't feel like the scorekeeper picked people that he thinks can be reformed. That doesn't seem the case. That's why maybe it is random. I don't know. But anyway,
the scorekeeper is what Trandoshans call their god.
Well, in a way, this guy's kind of a god. But this whole time, there's been this kid.
My first son, Marco.
There's been this kid, Pranky. And he's just been a nuisance this entire time.
Sounds like someone I know.
But he's great at this job of damning people. And he's well past the quota, but still he just won't leave. He enjoys being here. But he's also interrupting everyone else, and he's taking the people that were going to be, going to this person, that person, whatever. He's taking them and claiming them as his own souls. So he's also, everyone kind of hates him. And so it feels like we're building towards kind of everyone against him. And I think that's finally, and really, like I said, it kind of really just gathered that in this issue, that might be the actual direction and plot of this story. But, like I said, it's been a super fun time. There's also been 2 additional books that have come out, and I think there's another one coming out that are just like, hey, do you want some even more, like, backstory about these other random characters that are here on Hyde Street? Oh, Gebhardt deleted a message. I didn't see it. So I don't know. I really like it. This is actually probably my favorite of all the Ghost Machine stuff. Geiger's been fun, but it's not as good as it used to be, I would say. But Hyde Street has been awesome. I love Hyde Street every single time, and all the tie-ins and everything.
Behold, my second son.
Well, hold on. I don't think we really get to show off him. So, are they supposed to make like pre-made certain things?
There is this booklet of pre-made things that I was using for inspiration. But
I see all the different like holes and stuff.
I'm following my heart.
Yeah.
So
there's a droid.
Hold on, following my heart.
Wait, can you like lift one of these guys up? No, well, probably not him because his head just comes right off.
Oh, well. Yeah, the connector pieces are not very strong.
Uh-oh. Ta-da!
That's the noise he's making.
Here's a Land Rover.
He's got legs. Probably not great for a droid to have legs.
He's gonna trip up those stairs.
Probably
not great for him to have 4 different legs. Oh, those 2 are the same.
And the 2 back ones are the same.
Oh, just looking at it from, I didn't turn it, so like this one looked curved and that one looked, flat.
I think I need to change some of my sons. These wheels are too different.
Anyway,
Which series do we like the least from that creative team?
Well,
what message Gebhardt deleted.
Before I answer this, I want a little bit of clarification. So you say creative team. Jeff Johns is the writer of quite a few of them, but not all of them. So yeah, but I mean, there's different artists on all of them, I guess. Yeah, so I don't think there's any, because typically when people say creative team, it is implying usually an author and a artist working together. But yeah, if you're just talking about Ghost Machine, that is kind of like, no, I wouldn't say a creative team. I would call that just like a I don't know what I'd call it exactly. It's like Jeff Johns' own little company, we'll say. We'll just call it a company. Out of all the Ghost Machine stuff... Oh yeah, that's the next one, Sisterhood. It's going to be the next Hyde Street story. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Rook was really cool, but it was too short. I want more from it. I'm not saying it's like too short and it's bad, but just like I thought it was pretty solid, and I don't know if, and it's also not connected to anything, so like I don't think I'll get to see anything pop up from it ever again. Redcoat, I kind of fell off of. It was all right. Hornsby and Halo, I didn't care for quite much. Rockefellers, I'm behind on, but I've been enjoying. I think that was also not Jeff Johns. I know Hornsby and Halo isn't. I think Rockefellers might not be. But yeah, I think the characters in Rockefellers are pretty interesting. I'd probably right now place. I'd place Hyde Street at number 1. Junkyard Joe was just a little mini, but it was really good. So I don't know, and he's folded into Geiger now. So I don't know how you would exactly want that to be ranked, but let's just say Junkyard Joe number 2, Geiger number 3. Which again, Geiger's been solid. And then I don't know, Rockefellers, then Redcoat, and then Hornsby and Halo. We did show the Hulk figure, and he's got a Stormtrooper head now for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. I get confused because like it all started with Geiger, and then always had this timeline in the back of like all these new characters that were going to be introduced and many characters we haven't seen yet. And then all this started happening with Ghost Machine, and I thought it was all supposed to be connected at first. And then, coming to find out later that quite a bit of it isn't. And so I feel like it is a confusing way to do things. I don't know why you'd be creating this giant universe with all these stories that have yet to be told, and all these different characters, while simultaneously also pumping out. And it would also kind of make sense a little bit more if it was like, well, Jeff Johns is doing all this stuff, but then other people are doing different things. But Jeff Johns is all over the place. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a little confusing. Geiger, Junkyard Joe, Redcoat, those all connect. And I think that's it. And everything else, I think, is a solo thing. I think. I'm not sure.
Everything else is solo a Star Wars story.
Anyway, moving on, we have The Goddamn Tragedy. This is a one-shot. I picked up the Lotte variant. So I decided to check this book out because this is Chris Condon. He's the guy writing Ultimate Wolverine, and Ultimate Wolverine has been awesome. So I want to see more from this guy. This was okay. I didn't love the art. It's like, I mean, it's fine. It's not offensive, but it's whatever. Nothing. I don't really, and it kind of works, especially like this is like a cold winter scene, so that's not that big of a deal. But then like, I don't know. I don't really like these kind of pages that are just like, we'll quickly wash over some colors, just like 2 colors, real quick, and it just, I don't really care for it.
One of my sons has committed a murder.
Again, not terrible art, but yeah. Hornsby and Halo goes to Rockefellers. I didn't like that one. I think I read 1 or 2 issues and I was like, I'm good. Again, I didn't hate it, but not enough to keep going.
Marco said he hates it, and your opinion.
But anyway, this was okay. There's actually, when we do the FOC, there's a book coming out from him with a different artist, and that one looks a lot better. The art does anyway. It has a really cool style to it. The timeline idea of Ghost Machine sounded good, but it does also feel limiting if you just around, because something cool
jump up and get down.
could happen and you want to see more, but it doesn't fit the story to add more. Oh, if you jump around, yeah, okay.
That's why I said what I said.
It just seems weird, because, again, it was all built off of Geiger. And Geiger was successful, and then he's like, okay, now I'm going to do a Junkyard Joe thing. And then he's like, okay, bam, we're going big. We're doing all these things. And every book, at the end of every book, it always had this big timeline of whatever the first Ghost and... Again, there's all these things that we haven't got anything from or don't know anything about, but it's on this timeline that presumably we're going to get more about. And so when you then start announcing all these other titles, I think instinctively you think it's, it only makes sense to connect it all. That's what they're doing, and he's just getting help from different writers to be like, hey, you work on this part of the universe, blah, 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 whatever, But, yeah, it's not the case. So, I don't know. But that being said, there's still good stuff coming out of it. I'm enjoying Geiger, and really enjoying Hyde Street. Those are the 2 main ones. And then the last book we have is The Mummy issue 3, the Sweeney Boo variant. And I haven't started on this series. I think the art's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, again, it's not the worst thing ever, but I don't care for it. Which is, oh man, that's pretty... That panel right there, those are some big eyes out of nowhere.
You were spoiled with Dracula.
I know, Dracula is literally like one of the probably top 3 most gorgeous comics I've ever read, and then they just have not even just like dropped the ball a little bit, like they have completely plummeted to the pits of hell.
I think this guy will
such a drastic fall off. That guy?
Yeah.
Alright, FOC time.
Ow, I hurt myself.
Good. Alright, let's get the FOC pulled up. Okay, here we are. So, starting off, we have... Wait a minute, we should be on DC first. Alright, Image Comics. And in here somewhere... Oh yeah, we got Hyde Street.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the cover A. So again, here's Pranky. Hyde Street's great. I really like it. Let's see the cover B. It's a pretty gruesome cover. Like that one. And the cover C. That one's pretty fun as well.
Do people age in Hyde Street?
No. No, they've been there for... some of them have been there for a very, very long time. For decades. Presumably... I don't know. I don't know who's been there the longest. He goes over in this issue. He goes over some characters, and he actually says when they joined Hyde Street. Let's see. So, the Matinee Monster has been here since 1949. Dr. Ego, 1997. Sisterhood, 1920. The Demon Within, 1888. Raquel Vane, 1975. And then he talks about a couple rookies, one coming from 2008 and one from 2019, and the way he talks about them, and which 2019 is not that long ago, but 2008, he's like, they're so new, they don't even really understand what they're doing here. So, I mean, 2008 is quite a while, you know. So to think of that as being like a toddler here. And I'm sure he said when he was from, probably like in the first issue or something. I don't remember exactly. You want to see the Pharaoh cover?
The Nosferatu.
Okay. There it is. Purr into the darkness. It's a fun one. I think for me, let's see. Oops. I'm going to get I like the cover B on Hyde Street. Alrighty. Oops. Let's move this up here. I love that. I'm so glad I get all the. Oh yeah, you do get all the variants. Yeah, people like the horror variants. Okay, this is the new Chris Condon, but yeah, it is a 6-parter. So it's called News from the Fallout, and I think this is really cool looking. Like, I like this art style a lot. And this is Jeffrey Allen Love. And I made sure, I looked him up earlier. He's got some really cool looking stuff. I like this art quite a lot. I think it's a sweet style. But yeah, that's the A cover. Oh, I already had it pulled up. It's the B cover, which is alright, but I definitely want that A cover. Alright, which I do need to make a new folder for this. News from the Fallout. Okie dokie. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that. I would recommend people check this out. I think the art's sweet, and this is a new writer for me, but I mean, so far he's done incredible work on Ultimate Wolverine, and Goddamn Tragedy was fine. It was just a small little one-shot western tale with a little bit of mysticism to it. It was all right, but I think this looks really cool. I'm just saying, I was here first. If this guy blows up and turns into the next, Daniel Warren Johnson, where he's freaking out about, oh my God, I can't believe no one picked up News from the Fallout. You should do it. All right, then we have. I'm a little torn on this one. So this is the last Mummy one. Yeah, again, I don't really like the person doing the A covers, or I think this is interior art as well. I don't care for that. And then to make it worse, they got Jay Lee on the B cover, which, in all fairness,
it's not a bad Jay Lee.
this is not a terrible Jay Lee,
But it's still Jay Lee.
but it is Jay Lee. But like, which one's worse, this or this one? I think the Jay Lee's better.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not even reading it, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like. I don't know. I feel like this weird attachment to these Universal monster stories because Dracula was so awesome, and I got those cool sketch covers, and I want to be invested in these, but I just don't care. I hope the next one's better. I don't remember what it's gonna be, but all right, Boom Studios. What is that? That is a dope cover. It's a Maria Wolf. See?
Yeah.
This Creeping Death, or Creeping Death's a Metallica song. Creeping Below 4. That just caught my eye. Which is weird, that's the F cover. None of the other covers are available right now. I don't know. It's a really cool cover. I don't think I'm going to grab it, but it's a sweet looking book. So, for you Mark Spears fans out there, there is a 3-part connecting cover. Absolute titles are getting reprints. So you got Batman, Superman. You can see Batman there, so it connects. Batman's in the middle, Superman's on the left, and Wonder Woman on the right. They have regular covers and foil covers. I'm sure these will be pretty popular. So if you want to, make sure you get them.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm also fine with them.
Yeah.
They're $5.99.
Is the trade coming out soon? I don't think so.
No, Waffles just did a big old stretch.
For I mean, Absolute Batman would be the first one. August. That is when that comes out. Okay. Then we have Martian Manhunter. Here's the A cover. The B cover. Which sounds pretty cool. But I probably will get the Derek Chew because I always get a bunch of Derek Chews.
And that one's dope.
Yeah.
I need to read it more, but you still haven't read the A, have you?
I'm gonna try to get caught up on all Absolute stuff tomorrow. That is my one goal, really.
It's really weird. If you knew
Yeah.
anything about Martian Manhunter, I'd tell you to forget it.
He likes cookie or something. I don't know. Does he have his cookies?
I don't think so.
What's the point? All right. So there. Oh wait, do you want the Wonder Woman at least?
If I get that, then I have to get.
Yeah,
all
that
of
just
it.
would feel weird. There is another. Let's see if. Let's go. I got Lunar here. Absolute. Whoops. Wonder. Whoops. 6th. Does it have nothing? Did I do the right thing? Absolute Wonder Woman 6th. Yeah.
Yeah, check out these gang signs I made Bib Fortuna do, Marco.
Hold on a second. Absolute Wonder. I'll just do the whole thing. Woman 6th. What do you mean? Oh, they spell it out. Okay.
What do they spell out?
6th?
Oh.
No, they don't have an image for the A cover on the 6th printing yet. Alright, what?
These gang signs I made him do.
I want to read it, and I'm not hunting down issues, and I can wait. Can I add all the Absolute titles as trades? Yeah, just message the shop about it. All Ultimates. Are you saying? What are you saying exactly? Do you want Ultimates, or what are you getting out there, Terrence? Oh, you know what, Chris? Since this one is just the base cover, presumably this is also the base cover. Juno.
Why do you say presume? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it is, I mean, that is the main artist, Hayden Sherman.
Yeah.
Going to catch up on all Ultimates? No, I don't plan on reading all Ultimates. I do need to get caught up on X-Men.
And I started Ultimate Spider-Man, and it's really good.
I might start Spider-Man eventually.
Oh, no. Oh, don't do this to me. I'm going to put your head back.
Black Panther was alright.
It's superficial, but I can't get past his design on his mask.
What are the other titles? Oh, well, Wolverine. I'm definitely going to keep up with Wolverine. I keep punching the microphone. Let me move it out of the way.
You hear me?
I mean, I don't care about them.
It's got America
Oh, did I just kill the
Chavez
camera?
in it.
Hold up, wait a minute. Did I just kill the camera?
No. It's
No,
still
okay,
there.
cool. Sweet. I hit the cable on it, and I saw something pop up on the computer, so it scared me. Alright, so here's the new Absolute Wonder Woman. Here's the cover A.
That's dope.
Let's see if we can see. I mean, I'm sure you're going to get them all anyway.
Yeah. Unless there's like a Jay Lee.
Oh, nope, it's not. Oh, but it is Inyuk Lee, so it's probably a good one.
It's probably pretty safe.
Raiko Murakami. It's pretty cool looking.
Rico Hardy. That is a really nice cover.
And that's it.
Yeah. Dispense with the getting of all of them.
Oops. Yeah, that's fine.
Mark, I'm gonna give this to a droid.
What have you done to him?
You stay there.
Alright, moving on. Bunch of Hush stuff still happening. And Terrence, how are you going to tell me to catch up on Ultimate titles? How many Ultimate titles you caught up on? Huh? I do like this one. I think I'll probably grab this Harley Quinn. I have
That is a really good one.
I don't know, I have a thing for cell phone covers. Even though this one doesn't really make sense, but it's fine. I do also kind of like infinite loop covers. They're pretty fun. He looks so dopey. Look at him. What issue is this? 52. Yeah, I like that one. Oh my god, I can't spell his name right. There we go. Keep hitting all the wrong buttons. Alright. Well, there's a bet. Well, let's see if it's on here. Harley 52. Nope. Still not available. There's a Betsy Cola Pride.
That'll probably look really good.
Probably be good. I'll throw it on there, but cola. All right, what else we got? Oh yeah, they got these George Perez legacy covers coming out.
They're fun.
I assume you want this one.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah. Very so. So this is New History of the DC Universe. I don't think I have a tab started for that. Maybe we'll find out. New History. No. Oh, I was already in it. Alright, New History of the DC Universe.
Look at Hulk now, Margo.
One moron. You're gonna have to wait. Also, T, you are gonna have to make it sometime to D&D night. I have a special gift for you, plus the other stuff I promised. Yeah. Also, every time we get there, and he's like, "Do you think T's coming this time?" And I'm like, "Sorry, man, it ain't happening." And then he cries for about 30 minutes before each
And
session.
then he tells us all to go home.
It's a kind of a big waste of time. So if you could just show up, it'd be, kind of convenient. Oh, there's an art germ. I wonder what that one's gonna be. Yeah. It really slows the whole session down, Alright, we got some more Peacemaker stuff. Here's the cover A.
That one's fun.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Is this a reference to something?
I don't know.
It's an ugly cry? Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. He's rolling around on the floor, like banging his fists on the floor.
Got this cover here.
It's a fun one.
It's a lot of grenades.
Mm-hmm. In one hand. It's a big hand.
I feel like grenades and chainsaw shouldn't be the team up, Got this cover here.
That's very fun.
That is.
I think I like that one.
Whoever thought about that. Good job. You want that one?
Yeah.
What is that? Number 4. I didn't know that I needed Eagly holding the mace,
Yeah.
Very anime. Yeah, this one. That's what I don't know if this is like a reference to something that happened in the show that I don't remember, or an anime reference, or I have no idea. I'm gonna say it is a part of my character. I'm invisible. No, you gotta show up, Terrence.
Show me and be like, you've been here the whole time?
Oh, there's gonna be a Derek Chew Superman. See what that looks like. Oh yeah, Gilliam March is doing these people that are Superman. There was a Harley one this week. I don't know if they're supposed to be connecting. This looks like it would be a connecting cover, but maybe not. And Gilliam March does a lot of connecting covers, so.
That one's fun. Is it Big Barda? I love Big Barda.
Is her hair blue?
I don't know. I never see her hair. Wait, no, I think it's black.
That's what I was thinking. But it's very blue in there.
What's that, Mark Aspirin?
Aspinall? Aspirin.
That one's fun.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
I love fun little moments like that for Superman. But I'm not spending $5 right now. I'll get the Pride one, but
all right, on to Marvel.
You put me down for the Pride one?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think it was very good.
I like it.
It's like it's fine. I think that's a better cover than that for sure. I do like Aspinall. He does some good work. I just don't care about Superman. That's the thing. Like if this level of fun was in whatever, I don't know, somebody I care about. Let's say to keep it kind of on theme, if this was Daredevil changing into his lawyer clothes, I'd be like, okay, well I gotta get that, but I just
that'd be a fun like series of covers,
Yeah.
The after the fight.
But with it being Superman, I just don't care very much. But like I said, yeah, Aspinall's a great artist.
And then of course the Perez for the Perez people.
Are you telling me to write that down right now?
No. I'm not.
Oh, just to show it off?
Yeah, show Perez.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I didn't show them all off. I passed up some of them.
It's Perez for the Perez people.
All right, Marvel stuff. We got a Fan Yang all new Venom.
It's all right.
Pretty nice looking. Somebody made a mess. Looks like she just. Here's a Retrovision, but it's Koblish. We don't like Koblish.
They don't like Koblish?
No.
What else have they done?
Oh, no, that was the right thing. Let's see.
Coldlish.
Archie? He does these covers.
Yeah, just really crowded. That's
I
my
mean,
main
also-
issue with him. Like,
I don't know.
the art's alright. It's fine. You know?
Let's see. He did this cover.
See, like, that one's fine.
This one's alright,
Yeah.
actually.
Like I said, I think he's fine. I just think he does too much.
Okay, maybe Koblish isn't that bad. I was thinking, I just know
like
that, yeah.
Avengers one I think is kind of fun.
We just hate these.
Yeah.
And this is like, in my brain, this is all that he does. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of them just aren't that good. But looking at those, like, full covers.
Like the Avengers one right there, the Avengers symbol. I'm pretty sure I have that one because it's very fun.
I don't know. I don't remember this one, but maybe. Alright, we'll give you a shot, Koblish. Did I keep it open? Yeah.
I'm not getting it, but
No, but I mean,
if it pops up and it's good.
Yeah, we'll see what it looks like. So for those that don't know, the Retrovision, who did the Magic one? I can't remember.
It was really good.
Magic Retro. Whoops. God. Oh my God, I hate me. Vision. I remember seeing it. Yeah. I saw this one. Oh man, that is super blurry. Is that the best picture we got?
What about that comic book art style one right there? Was this file 770?
Here we go. Yep. This is a much smaller image, funnily enough. But yeah, I saw this on Instagram, and I'm like, this is super fun. I like this a lot. It says not final trade dress, but I kind of hope it is because I really like this. I hope it's not just like the regular trade dress. It would be boring.
Yeah.
But
especially with how like incorporated into the art it is.
yeah. But yeah, I like this a lot.
It like connects to her sword flame.
I love the Hellchild back here. I think that's super fun. No.
Yeah.
But anyway, so hopefully the rest of this series is pretty cool. Because I do like that style. And you know who was just doing like a style like that was Mark Brooks. He was doing that on the Spider-Gwen covers.
Yeah.
I was really digging those. Alright. We got a Bermejo Spider-Man with Black Cat, which I think is pretty solid. I'll probably grab that one. He's got a little bit of a funny face, but I think it looks pretty solid. I didn't realize I've picked up so many of these Spider-Man issues. I probably actually maybe have like maybe this full run so far. Yeah, it's a pretty solid one. I like it. There's another Retrovision we'll keep an eye on.
It's the Black Panther.
Yeah, hold on.
Vecchio.
So here's the A cover for Avengers.
I do like that cover, but
Yeah.
it's alright. Gotta get the Black Panther.
Yeah, we get all the Vecchio ones. And I like this Black Panther costume a lot. It's pretty
It's
cool.
grown on me.
You didn't like it?
I used to not like because it has that big shield on the arm and stuff, and
I think it's pretty
it's
cool.
grown on me.
I like it. To be determined artist. Interesting. We got a... Oh, now Wes Craig we don't like.
Someone will draw this. Wes Craig.
Yeah, Wes Craig I know we don't like.
You're gonna have to remind me. Wes Craig. What about East Craig?
Shut up.
That one I don't like it, but it's not horrible.
It's pretty not good.
They did those faces. They're that person.
It's pretty not
They're
good.
the person that does those faces.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about this one.
Yeah.
I forgot about this one. Look out.
Wes Craig, we don't like.
Yeah, I did not. Man, I don't. Oh yeah, he had this. We actually just got this one in today. Or no, I'll just put it out today rather. Um, that was actually well, no, the face is pretty terrible.
It's not East Craig, it's East.
Yeah, yeah, not a fan of him. So
North Craig. South Craig.
we'll probably get rid of him. I mean, I guess I'll hold this one open and see if we get any information. Whenever I do the FOC at the end of the week, I'll probably see it. But then we got this Bring on the Bad Guys thing. Lee Bermejo doing all the main covers, which they've been pretty solid. He's got the web thingy, pretty big one here. This is the Nuff Said variant. What's Nuff Said about it? Looks like he's about to punch him in the balls.
Yeah, he's gonna punch his dick. He's staring him in the eyes so that he doesn't see his hand about to punch his dick.
I don't know what's Nuff Said about that.
Like I said, they just throw that on anything.
Ooh, there's gonna be a Mercado. I'll have to check that out.
That looks dope.
Yeah, I like
Sister Sorrow.
Yeah, so each one has a Sister Sorrow cover. I think the one before this was Lyrics. This one's really nice on Doom. Yeah, on the Doom one. So yeah, I'll probably grab this one. I don't know what she is, but because she's going to be in all these. I think she's a brand new character. She's going to be in these. Whatever, Bring on the Bad Guys books. But I think she's got a pretty cool design. There's gonna be a knock. Oh yeah, Cap. So this is I'm excited for this, even though again I don't care about Cap, but Zdarsky's writing this. So did Zdarsky?
Oh, Our Secret Wars Part 1. Interesting. I hope it's what Captain America does best and is a political thriller. Because I've read some really good ones.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Did Zdarsky work on Cap before?
I don't know.
No, okay. I was thinking, I was like, did he write the Winter Soldier stuff? That was Brubaker.
He wrote Daredevil.
Yeah.
And that was really good.
There's gonna be a blank. This is the Zdarsky variant.
I like it. I like how simple.
Well, what about the Frank Miller one?
Oh no! It made me sick. I like how simple it is.
Vecchio's doing. It says a 250th homage. So I don't imagine that's the cover set that he's been doing. But I'll. Bradshaw's doing a Retrovision. Probably definitely want that. And we can go ahead and write down the Rivals one. For sure. One Rivals. Wait, there's Villalobos. We can pretty safely say we want that one. Oh my god. And that's it. So we'll probably end up grabbing the Bradshaw Retro. The Vecchio is funny. So he's an artist I really don't actually care for outside of this cover set that he's doing. But I really do like that cover set. Did you want anything else?
I want that Zdarsky variant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You doing the Zdarsky?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay. And we'll probably come back to that one with more stuff later, probably. Daredevil's also getting a retro vision. Wish you got to see more of these.
Yeah. God, he's fighting cheese monsters, Marco. Look at cover A.
I didn't even. I just blanked it
No,
out.
that's moldy cheese.
Yeah.
Yo, he accidentally went into The Last of Us.
Yeah, he really did. And then there's the Yagawa.
Is he a vampire?
Daredevil?
Yeah. I thought I saw fangs.
No? Alright, and then we got some Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe one last time. This is a pretty cool cover. I don't know why he's Mr. Fantastic. And also Torch, I guess, but I do like this cover quite a bit.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's a Shalvey. I don't typically care for Shalvey. I can't believe there's only 2 covers for this book. That's craziness.
I don't think it's been popular.
Look at this. Not a foil. How you going to not print this out as a foil? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright. Did you want this one?
Yeah, I guess.
I can't imagine we'd prefer the Shalvey.
Yeah.
That's not the one I wanted. Okie dokie. So they got a Fantastic Four First Steps book. Whatever reason, this Mark Buckingham variant is here.
Mark Buckingham.
So yeah, there's Noto's doing the A cover, and he's also doing the B cover where he just got rid of the white, which is weird. I don't know. I don't really feel like that
He hates white.
necessitated 2 different covers. Oh, and that's it. Okay, you got those covers and a Buckingham variant. Do you care? I don't really care.
Guess the A.
You want the A? I think I gotta start.
I don't know
with
who
the-
Mark Buckingham is.
Yeah, I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, I did. Okay, wait, no, never mind. Shit up. Fantastic Four First Steps. Alright. And then we have Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe. So the A cover's all the way down here for some reason. This gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Mark Brooks cover, which we definitely gotta get. Are you gonna recap the figs? Yeah, we can show them off here at the end. I just hate going back and forth between small screen, big screen.
God, look how
'cause
big
I always
Godzilla's
mess
tail
it up.
is. That's beautiful.
Okay, I don't think I've started this one yet. Yeah, it is a beautiful cover. And Brooks is going to be doing all... Ooh, the number 2 cover looks great. But yeah, he's going to be doing all the A covers, so very excited for that. Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe. And with a title like this, I'm really hoping this is going to be like, Elseworld story thing. He can actually take out some heroes. It'd be pretty cool. So 1A for sure. And then we'll go back up to the top. So we have the animation variant, which I don't care for.
That one's fun. Ow.
But yeah, I'm sure there's probably going to be quite a few of these that we want. So I'm trying to be picky if possible.
That
So
one's just a Godzilla cover.
True. Let's see.
That one's pretty dope.
I don't think Cap stands a shot at this. I think that would just envelop over him. And just he'd be gone. There'd be a shield afterwards. Actually, I guess maybe Godzilla would eat it, possibly. There's going to be a JTC negative space one, so
Curious.
could be cool.
Is it going to be Godzilla next?
Oh, there's going to be a Thingzilla.
Interesting.
We got the foil from Lionel Yu.
It's probably going to be all that blue.
And these blasts and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure this will be cool.
And just Spider-Man.
You want that one?
Yeah.
One U. How you feeling about this one? I don't particularly.
I like
I think it's all right, but
I'll get it.
so Garen, I feel like I'll probably like the JTC one. Who's doing it? Well, I guess I got it pulled up open already. Dave Watcher. I'm not familiar with him. I've seen the name, but I just can't think of what his artwork looks like. So we'll wait and see what those look like. Actually, it's, kind of surprisingly, not that many variants. I feel like the other books have had more variants than these. I just gotta show y'all because I was talking about it earlier. Godzilla destroys Marvel 2. The A cover is incredible. Check that out. Very, very, yeah. So I mean, Mark Brooks has done 2 incredible covers to start it off, and I can't wait to see what else he does. All right. Yeah, if nothing else, we at least know each issue is going to have an incredible A cover. All right, Helverine. Venomzilla, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I kind of don't like his head there.
Yeah, it looks like it was erased several times, and he was like, "Fuck it, this is as good as it's gonna get." Then we have a Justin Mason, him fighting Hell Hulk. Hell Hulk doesn't seem to mind getting stabbed in the head. And just them 2. What issue is this? 8. Alrighty. Immortal Thor. Again, I always love me some Alex Ross, but I don't care when he does like big washes of color. This is not as bad as what I really don't like is when he adds in like random greens everywhere. That's my least favorite. What I do like about this is it has some cool characters you don't get to see very often. I don't know who this is. Do you know who
Angela,
that is? No. Do you know who this is? Angela. Oh, you look a little different there. Reminds you of Krampus. Not so much Hellboy because of the horns. Yeah. I need to get caught up on Helverine too. Because actually I want to see what's going on with Hell Hulk and stuff. Let's see. We have the Cocolo variant with the statue, which is kind of fun. Another Retro Visions, but it's Dan Jurgens. We don't like Dan Jurgens. And I'll keep it open, but...
Remind me of Dan Jurgens?
Alright. Doing a deep dive on Dan Jurgens.
Been doing a lot of deep dives today. Because I don't remember. Oh, there they are.
Let's see. He's been doing a lot of these Star Wars covers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're just not it. And he's not like the worst, but he's still just not.
I gave him a cup.
Not great.
I liked it.
This monster doesn't look bad.
No.
But his people are weird looking. So we'll hold it open, you know.
I like the statue one.
You like that better than the A cover?
Yeah.
Alright.
My new sons.
25
I am
Cocolo.
so happy they exist.
Okie dokie. Dun-dun-dun-dun. They have some comic boxes, but it doesn't say what they are. Hope there's something cool. We have a new Marvel Zero. Oh, that'd be sick.
I just don't like that Miss Marvel outfit whenever she's wearing like X-Men outfit.
It looks...
Also, the red does not go with that.
No. I call this you fell into a...
X-Men wardrobe.
Yeah, like the little hanging wardrobe thing, and you ran through it and came through with random stuff on. That's what that looks like. I do like this Miles suit.
Yeah, that Miles suit is really
Pretty
good.
tight. Historically, these Marvel's heroes typically have first appearances in it, so it might be something cool. You got an A cover, and then you got the 1 in 25 Ramos variant, which we don't get to see yet. And this is an incredible cover. Again, Mark Brooks going back to his old style on Spider-Gwen with this banger cover. Sadly, this is our last Mark Brooks Spider-Gwen. The series is coming to an end and restarting, but Mark Brooks is again. I know she finally got an ongoing and only lasted 15 issues. Just that'd be one thing if it was just canceled. Nobody's rating it. We're just gonna cancel it. It's like, okay, fair enough. But they're canceling just to restart again. I don't know why.
Well, Margo, you see, it did successful, and that means if they do another #1, it'll be successful again.
But I think part of what's been a great success on this is Mark Brooks. I think he's been on the entire run for the A covers and delivered incredible covers throughout this whole run. And there's been some other people put out some good variants here and there, but the A covers have been really kind of the highlight of this run as far as the covers go. Again, there's probably some really solid ones, especially on the #1, but and then there's gonna be an Anka. I typically like Anka. I definitely want the A.
Ow.
We'll save that one open.
So
We got Jedi Knights. Another gorgeous
it's
Raza.
Jedi Count Dooku.
He's a Jedi.
Newt Gunray. And girl. I don't know her name.
There's a Jan Jurgens. We don't care about there. Ivan Taos. Usually pretty cool, I think.
Torrin Clark.
Oh, we're gonna get that one for sure. So we'll save that one. Oops, nope, that's not the title one. So, what number is this? 5. We want the A cover. We want the Clark.
Yes.
And probably more. Or maybe the Tau, I guess. We'll see the Tau. Okay, and then we have Ultimate Wolverine. Again, this series has been awesome. So again, I think the writing's been really strong. Capuccio's been doing the art, so I mean it's looked incredible. Chris, you really need to read this. Yeah, you haven't started this, have you?
No.
I mean, this is awesome. It's so good. And what's really cool is like, so the Ultimate Universe is all different and stuff, So like, Magic and Colossus, and some other people are like the bad guys, and they're in control of this Wolverine Winter Soldier thing. But then you still have like some people fighting against them, like Gambit and I can't remember who else.
I love me some Gambit.
But yeah, it's been a really cool. I've been digging it. There's the A cover. We got a Perillo variant. His claws seem rather short.
They're just popping out.
Maybe he got tiny claws.
The universe where Wolverine's claws are not that big.
I definitely want that A cover. It's pretty rad. Seven.
My back.
Chill out over there, Tobey Maguire. Here's one Retrovision.
That one's fun.
It's not super retro-y.
No.
I like the Magic one. Like the Magic one, I love that aesthetic.
They mainly just use kind of flatter colors.
Yeah.
Which does, give it a little
this
bit
is this is a new title though. Wolverines and Deadpools. Great cover right here by Capuccio. Unfortunately, he's just doing the cover, not the interior. I don't know who this is. I don't particularly care about this. I don't know if you do or not. Again, it is a cool cover.
I'll probably get one.
We have a Torn Clark variant, which
That
is
was
pretty
pretty dope.
solid. I like that cover. And that's it. So
What are you
Cappuccio or
gonna go?
Clark? I don't. They're both good covers.
I'm thinking
I-
Cappuccio.
Okay. I kind of barely lean. I think I lean towards the Clark, but.
I think I just missed Cappuccio on
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Cappuccio. Okay, then we have X-Men 19. Here's the Yay cover. Ooh, we got Warlock. I don't know who this is.
Is that X-Man?
This?
Yeah. Or is he dead?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know anything.
Is anyone dead?
Several people.
We have Godtail doing a Warlock variant.
I don't remember what Godtail looks like.
Godtail's been doing some stuff here recently.
I know I've like heard their name around, but I just don't remember.
We picked up quite a few of their
I
variants.
know, I just don't remember.
This one's not out yet.
Yeah, that one's dope.
Yeah, that one's cool. Oh yeah, they did a Doomasaur.
Oh yeah.
I think we got that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh, it's
sure.
not out yet. Oh, yeah, but I
I'm
think
pretty
we.
sure ordered it.
Yeah. That Wolverine.
Yeah.
I haven't done a ton of stuff, but it's been cool. I've been digging it. And I don't know, Warlock is fun. Again, another Koblish retro vision, so we'll see. I'll go ahead and throw down the Godtail. I feel pretty confident in that one. The A cover's okay.
Okay. Al Ewing.
They got this X-Men Prelude to Days of Future Past thingy. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Paul? What's going on, man?
Hellfire Vigil.
Oh, Jed McKay's writing at least part of this.
Yeah.
Pretty decent cover.
Yeah. The next one looks
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Yeah, gotta get me the Yaka. Monhanini is usually pretty good.
Rose Bash.
Besh. Oh, I think I saw this one on Instagram, actually. Hold on. I'm fairly positive, anyway. Oh, cool.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
It's tempting. I love that movie so much. It's tempting.
I do really like that movie. And man, Florence Pugh really is. And I know everyone's like on her ass, but like every clip you see of her like out of a movie, she just seems like a very, very fun person. So she's.
I just saw an interview of her with a puppet, where the puppet like made a fart noise, and he's like, "Sorry, I get nervous and fart or whatever." And then he started like talking about how he was using her bathroom, and her instant response was like, "Oh yeah, I took a lot of shits in there."
Yeah, there it is.
That was really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want that.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Which I'll try to show you all this one. Let me pull up the big screen.
There was this
Let me
image
turn my brightness down.
of like the whole crew
Here's
together.
the Rose Besh
and
X-Men Hellfire Gala Vigil, whatever it is. I don't know.
Pew was doing like this weird like pose, and one of the comments was like, "Oh no, she's a theater kid," and someone responded to them and was like, "I'm sorry to tell you, all big actors are theater kids."
Yeah.
It's just that they have money, you know.
So definitely want the Besh, and definitely want the Aka. Maybe more. We will see.
We've been hearing over the past like 2 decades.
Yeah, I like that Besh a lot.
Yeah, not 2 decades, like a decade and a half, about how Chris Evans is a troublemaker on set. And it's like, yeah, because he's a theater kid.
Yeah. Okay, Dynamite, Barbarella's Forever on the FOC.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that came out.
I don't know. All Linsner covers look the same.
I do always love me a Akira reference.
I do like this cover.
That is really
it's
good,
pretty
yeah.
cool. Ben Oliver's pretty
I'm
solid.
not getting the Akira reference, Barbarella, but I do love me an Akira reference.
Yeah, but it's been on there forever. I'm tired of
Yeah.
seeing it.
Oh, that's fun. Is that a...
No, these are just trades. These are
they're
books
like a
that have been out,
reprint.
yeah.
Like a facsimile or something. That would have been more fun as a facsimile. What if they started doing foiled trade covers and been like, alright, this will be $50.
They do have a fancy fancy Transformer hardcover foils.
Hardcovers you do more with, you know.
Does anyone read
paperback.
Barbarella? Is there words in Barbarella?
I don't think people read Barbarella. Not even the people that get Barbarella. What are you trying to show me?
I don't know. There they are. I think. I'm pretty sure these parts are foil.
It looks like it'd be foil.
But
and
yeah.
that would be a great hardcover if I cared about getting hardcovers.
Yeah, it's got this and it's got that one, which are pretty sweet. Anyway. Have we done 4 yet?
I do not know.
I feel like we have. Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Yeah, because this cover's sweet. But we've seen it.
Samurai Sonya trade paperback.
Yeah. A lot of stuff. Stuff and things. Where do you put it all? Shut up.
Gabart, ban him. Don't actually ban him.
In comic boxes somewhere. On a shelf.
Sometimes.
Let's see. There's some Vampirella covers. Yeah, we instantly recycle everything.
Into the incinerator.
You got a Greg Lynch. You got guns. Oh, well.
I know nothing about Vampirella. Is using guns a normal thing for her?
I don't know.
Who knows? What? You hear that, Marco?
No.
You hear that? He farted so loud.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's her planet, isn't it? Draculon?
Draculon is her planet.
Yeah.
Yes, she's an alien, not a vampire.
Yeah. You got the Chatzaldis. She's at the mall with the big chess pieces. Oh. Wait, is that not a cosplay? I thought that was a cosplay. That's why I skipped over it. Yeah, okay. I can see it now. Selena. I feel like I've seen that name before, maybe. And that's it on the Vampies. Zootopia's for your gay part. Zootopia.
Oh, I like that last one. That's a fun one.
Very fun. Uh-oh. Did you fart yourself awake, Waffle? Alrighty.
It was so loud.
And then random comics. Which I don't think I've had a chance to peek through
Beneath
the
the trees where nobody sees.
Yeah, we got a new Beneath the Trees title.
You were getting that, weren't you, Gabart?
Oh, I thought you were asking me. I was like, I wouldn't. I know this book kind of blew up and people were talking about it, but I don't know. I never read it. Oh yeah, Biker Mice from Mars is starting back up.
You can get a green blank.
Or a foil. Only $9.
Oh my god.
You still want to keep getting this series too?
Yeah.
I'll get you on there. Cat companions. Disney manga Nightmare Before Christmas. Spanish edition.
What? Why is the Spanish edition cheaper?
This is a hardcover.
Oh.
Dope Man.
Gambling apocalypse.
Are you gambling in the apocalypse? Oh, Apocalypse Kaiju.
Ooh.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
That's just three random words thrown together.
Aliens. It's my boy, Hedorah.
Oh, just one cover.
I mean, there's another one right there. Cover B.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. There are 2 books in between them.
And it's your boy, Gigan.
This guy right here.
Greg.
That's a pretty fun cover. What do you like better?
I'll go for my boy Hedorah.
There, where did it go?
Can't go wrong with my boy Hedorah.
Okay, we got some Hello Darkness. Mercado on the A cover is always gorgeous. Frizzen on the B cover, always gorgeous. Morazzo on the C cover.
I can't see my eye food. It's in that food.
But if you are what you eat, will he become visionful again?
They become Vision?
Visionful. Then we got a Panosian.
That one's pretty good. That one's really good.
Love me some Panosian.
I'm passing out after this. Unless you want to play some Rivals.
And that's it. No, I'm going to be playing some Deadlock for sure.
And then I'm passing out. I feel awful.
Decisions. Man, this is rough.
Get the Panosian 100%. I think it's the best one.
I think it's very solid. I don't know if it's the best. I like the Frizzen quite a bit. I like the Mercado quite a bit. That's the thing, though. This is not a series I've enjoyed. But it just consistently comes out with banger covers. I don't know. Part of me is like, maybe I'll go back and read some of them. But like literally, the past like 3 that I read just pissed me off because they were literally that bad. I think these have been some of the worst horror anthology things that have been coming out. Or not even some. They just have been the worst. But they're just hiring some of my favorite artists for covers.
I mean, that's how books like that sell. They have really good covers and nothing else for them.
They could hire better. This is Boom. Like, they could get some better writers in there.
I don't think they care. It's selling well enough on the covers alone. You know?
I don't know which one to
Dynamite
get.
does that. Granted, they haven't.
Yeah, that's their thing. That's their
doing
thing.
Good covers.
No, they really haven't, man. I mean, they have been doing some, but like not like they used to be.
Their new business model is $100 metal covers.
Yeah, and $20 foils and
yeah.
no, the $30 foils.
Yeah. And I guess that's
for deleting the trade dress. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Frizzen.
Oh, yeah, you wanna go lay down, baby?
Okay, continuing on.
Down, baby. I'm so fucking tired, baby.
Illuminati.
Illuminati?
Illuminati. This is an AWA book. An homage to, oh, what's that album? I can't remember.
AWA.
It's a DMX
Ass with ass.
thing, but I can't remember the name of the album. I'm blanking out. Oh, and it's a Charlemagne the God book? Weird. Gundam. Let's see. Shout out to my boys, Greg and Fake. Out here making it happen with the Santos sisters. I got that shirt. Again, I don't pick up this title. They actually still send me.
God, that's so behind, Marco. Look at that.
Huh? Oh, I know.
Oh my God.
I don't think the stream's actually that far behind. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I was scrolled back like that. But anyway, but yeah, these are really cool guys that are making this comic, and they're pretty tight. I met them at C2E2. I mean, I've talked to them before that, but not exactly my cup of tea of a book that I enjoy. I mean, I still read them. They send them to me, like I said, and I'll read them, and they're fun little things, but not typically the type of thing I would pick up normally. But, you know, I do respect the grind. Alright, we got some High Republic stuff. Here's the cover A. We don't have the cover B. I guess I'll hold out on that one and see. And that's it. Alrighty, so real quick, we are going to recap some of the stuff we've opened up.
Behold my three sons.
Yeah, this is the Did Chris go to bed? Not yet. Just like 5 minutes. So, which we didn't get to show this off earlier.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Chirrut came with a Stormtrooper helmet to put on
this log
the stand. Oh, does it actually have a spot for it?
I mean, you can put it on this log.
No. Well, no, I think it's actually just supposed to like sit up on there like that.
You can all sit on the log.
I mean, I guess. But yeah, that goes with the Chirrut.
Oh, shit.
Here's the Maximum Hulk.
That was Bib Fortuna.
Terrence, I don't even know why you want to. Don't you have him? Haven't you opened him and messed around with him yourself? I made him do a breakdance pose earlier, but I honestly don't remember how I did it.
No, I accidentally killed one of my sons.
Oh, you haven't opened him? Well, open him.
Yeah.
He can do this. No Hulk previously has been able to do that. And he can tippy-toe. No Hulk previously has been able to do that. Alright, and the big thing was the new hot toy. Well, old, but new to us. We opened up Chirrut. My boy Donnie from Rogue One. Now I need to hunt down the other Rogue Ones. I'm not going to get the disguised Jyn Erso. I want the regular Jyn Erso. I'm probably going to hold off on Krennic with hopes that they're going to make an updated Krennic. I feel like that's very possible. I do need to get not the K2SO. If eventually I'll get a Krennic. If they don't make a new one, I'll go back and get the old one. But if we get Krennic, we gotta get Death Trooper, right? At least one,
Yeah.
probably two.
3 maybe. How does 4 sound to you? I think he actually had like 6 on his mission.
Where would I rate him on this year's figs? I don't know.
The Hulk.
No, I don't know. What else has come out this year? I haven't opened up the Spiderman, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cool.
Goodbye.
I don't remember what else has come out, though.
Look at my sons, behold them.
Here's a droid. Oh, he died.
He's my favorite son.
This one?
Yeah.
Or the one that died. Here's a droid.
Yeah, I think he's the most useless.
He falls down a lot.
He actually doesn't.
No,
Or you're talking about,
like impractical, like him actually doing stuff. Here's a droid.
I don't know what that thing on the top of his head is, but it's there.
It's a handle. But anyway,
he has the least purpose.
I'm gonna probably figure out some kind of cool pose for him to put in, or be put in.
I don't know, my son.
There's no wires or anything in his capes. But I really don't think they'll probably ever make a new Chirrut.
They're gonna announce one tomorrow. And it comes out tomorrow.
But he's pretty sweet.
They're gonna announce a whole Rogue One.
And then, oh yeah, as for new ones, they do have Andor coming out, and they have a updated. Well, I don't know if it's updated.
It is like Rogue One Andor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Rogue One Andor. They have a K2SO SO coming out. Is that it? I think so.
I wish they had a Krennic and a Guerrera.
Yeah.
It's all. I'd be happy with those.
Those are the two main ones for sure. For me, Saul's number 1, Krennic is number 2. Then probably Luthen.
Then Cecil, or not Cecil, Cyril.
A Bix would be cool as well.
I think we'd sooner get what's her name, Deidre.
Probably, yeah. Oh, I would like a Partagas. I don't know where he is. I'm not ordering them anymore, but
Yeah.
Trying to think who else. I don't know.
They've
Anyway.
shown they're not afraid to make like big sets with that Cantina one. I think it'd be fun to make if they gave us a big table from the Death Star and gave us everybody that was around that big table.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
In A New Hope.
But anyway, that's the
You just looked
the
up
recap.
and you're like, oh, sweet.
That's all we got for this week. I might try to get a video made tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know how long it's going to take, honestly. That's all I got. I don't know. Hope you all have a good one. Order some cool comics. Read some cool comics. Get
Good
some
night.
cool comics. Yeah. Have a good one.